Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us on the Wolfguard Zone, where we try and help educate business owners on what to expect of their IT service company or cybersecurity service company. And today, I want to bring to your attention multi-factor and the big impact that it can have on greatly improving your security posture in your organization. I think, in my personal opinion, that it's one of the biggest items that can make the biggest impact. That is also just super easy to implement. Um, Easiest way to describe multi-factor is when you call your bank or some secure organization. They need to verify you are who you claim to be. They might send you a code, or something like that. But that's kind of the easiest way to describe what multi-factor is. Um, so multi-factor is multiple security items. And so it's usually a mixture of something you have. An example would be like a password to log into a website or your email or your computer or different things like that. Something you are. You can think of like a thumbprint, face recognition. If you have an iPhone or smartphone, and when you unlock it, it can recognize your face or a thumbprint, on it. And then something you have, like a text message or a number code on your phone, for example. And so with multi-factor, if a hacker finds out or cracks, or maybe your password is leaked, they have your password, they still cannot log in to that item, your bank account, your website, QuickBooks Online, or your email, because they can have your password, but they don't have the other parts there, like your code, and so they cannot log in. Then there's also 2FA. 2FA is just two of those items basically. Just make it simple. But yeah, a hacker, so of course you want to have your password. Every website or every system should have its own unique password. And that's the first thing I want to share with you is let's just say you have a password with your bank account or Visa, American Express, PayPal, eBay, something like this. You have the same password through all these different services, if you do. And let's just say, we've all heard about different hacks or compromises, security compromises before. Sometimes it's like a credit card company or insurance company or something like that. The hacker gets in, they get access to customer data. Sometimes that's your password. So the hacker gains that password, that information. They'll a lot of the times sell it on the dark web, make it available, publicly available to other hackers. Hackers will scan the dark web, find these compromised passwords, or buy them. Sometimes they're just given out, for free. But they will use those and then scan, and put those compromised passwords in their library of compromised passwords that they can try. So if the hacker at the end has your password and you have the same password for all these other services, then they're going to be able to get into each one of those. So you need to make sure you use unique passwords, and not just something easy, word, or something like that, something real short. You want to make it complicated. I do want to share with you an ebook. It's a one-page flyer, really, and it's great to put in your organization or your company's break room, lunchroom. While you're cooking your burrito in the microwave, you can be looking at this one-page, easy, non-technical flyer Really great for training your staff on just how to easily remember long, complicated passwords. There's a graph in there that shows um, how many characters your password has, and if you have uppercase or lowercase or symbols, any mixture of that. And also with the length of your password, how long it would take to hack. So you should know, if you only have like a 8-character password that's just uppercase and lowercase and numbers, it might be able to be hacked a lot quicker than what you think. So even if it's not compromised from some leak, you want to have just a secure, more complicated password, but you have to be able to remember it. So please check out this flyer, print it out, stick it in your break room. It's great to a little educational piece there to help keep your organization safe, through your staff. But yes, implement multi-factor. Um, so places that you can implement multi-factor. There's many different services nowadays. A lot of things that are just on the internet. So, Adobe, you can do multi-factor. QuickBooks Online, you can do multi-factor. Your credit card, your bank login, all these kind of things. But also your email, your company email, even your personal email, anything that you can do MFA or 2FA on. It's super easy. It's usually in security settings, in the web page somewhere. If you can't find it, ask. It's very important that you get multi-factor added. Super easy and can greatly increase, your security. I was talking with a company recently that implemented multi-factor on their email company-wide, except a few different emails. And what happened is an example of what hackers can do. So that password that person was using on one of those mailboxes that didn't have multi-factor enabled, they also used that password elsewhere. Different website got hacked, got that password. A hacker got it, logged into that person's email, and the company was using those emails to send invoices and different things like that, and kind of gain some company or customer information, and started emailing customers to, send Amazon gift cards or, wire bank account or, somehow get the hackers money. And so this is an example of how it doesn't even only impact you, but it can impact your customers. Um, and that could have been prevented if they just had multi-factor enabled on their email. So it's not just something, that a hack can just affect you. It can affect your customers' information, maybe even your vendors, but other people as well that you communicate with. So I greatly encourage you to reach out to your cybersecurity or IT service company and say, we need multi-factor now, please help us get it set up. Tell us what it's about. It should be very low impact, to your day-to-day operation, but it can greatly increase your security. If you were looking for a different IT company to work with, one that is working more closely with you, reviewing your security with you, improvements or changes, or creating efficiencies for your organization in technology or IT areas, we'd be happy to talk with you. Wolfguard IT, of course, you can just go to our website, wolfguardit.com. We love to help educate our community, different organizations. We do different talks, but a lot of this has to do with educating. If you don't know what to look out for in a phishing email, for example, then it's a lot easier for you to get hacked. And so we want to help our community, help companies stay safe. We want you guys to stay safe, and that's all I got for today. So tune in next time and we'll have more for you. Take care. Bye-bye.